The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into it and back at it. You've got The Local Show broadcasting live from the Zoe Advertising Studio, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement. And you can find us on YouTube. Check out those YouTube videos. That excellent video production artist does a great job.
You know, nobody ever tells the poor guy that does it, his name's Tom, they just say, oh, that guy with the voice. What they don't know is the guy with the voice is really good at putting those things together, and it's
cutting and splicing.
A lot of the behind the scenes stuff that no one sees, but people listen to it and see it. They're like, "That was really good." I go, "Yeah, that's because Tom knows."
People really don't realize that back in the day we had to edit with razor blades and splicing tape
in college.
Yes,
you know, it was
my
like
fingers were always bleeding.
I was going to go an X-Acto blade, audio tape, and a Band-Aid standing by.
Yep,
and a butterfly because everybody had.
And an aluminum splicing block.
I remember it was I forgot. That's right. Good times.
Well, anyway, it's different now, folks. Everything's digitized. Digitize me, man. All right. Here's somebody who's actually live with us. He's not digital. It's Adam Scalisi. He is from Onondaga Grown, and he's the owner of Green Effects Cut Flowers. How are you, Adam?
Good. Thanks for having me on, guys. This is actually my first radio show. So
kidding.
Happy to be here.
But you're one of Tom's people with the vowel at the end of your name, so you guys are probably cousins.
Yes.
Are you Italian?
Yes. My dad's side is Italian. My grandfather would specify Sicilian. He'd make sure that.
Very nice. Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
So, yes, absolutely.
Very good. And your mom's not then?
No, her maiden name is Schwobel, so it's from a different part of Europe.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Now, are you a homegrown boy, though? I mean, you grew up in Syracuse?
So technically born in Michigan, but moved to New York when I think I was like a year and a half.
Gotcha.
So yes, essentially born and raised.
Which side of town did you grow up in?
I'm from the Fabius-Pompey area, so south of Syracuse here.
So what high school? Fabius-Pompey High School?
Fabius-Pompey High School. I still live in that area to where our farm is now.
So are you related to Nick or Vinny or any of those guys?
Yeah, so those are all my uncles.
Oh, your uncles, okay.
Yes.
All right, they're Italian too.
Yes. Yeah. By coincidence.
Did you have a lot of snow days up there for school?
Absolutely. I mean, snow drifts higher than the cars.
Fun stuff.
I feel like I don't see the snow days as often as I used to.
Yeah, right. Isn't that weird?
But no, we definitely had our fair share out in the hills down there.
Okay. And did you end up going to college afterwards? Right?
Yeah, so I stayed local, and I'm actually an alumni of SUNY ESF here in Syracuse.
Yes.
Did my undergrad.
Do you actually hug trees?
I have before.
Okay, just checking. I just was wondering if you actually hugged the tree.
It's a great time, so anybody who's on the fence, give it a try.
Yeah. Not the maple trees, though, because you get all sappy.
Yeah. But yeah, I went to ESF. My undergrad was in landscape architecture.
There you go.
Nice.
Stayed for grad school for a master's of science.
Wow.
And I'm actually still the soccer coach there part-time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yep. Played for the men's team during undergrad and loved it so much.
So ESF has its own soccer team.
For 15 years now.
Jeez, that's bizarre. I never knew that.
Yep. They have a handful of sports, cross country, basketball.
Good. So you learned a lot, and you never went away. You decided to stay. Did your family always have a farm?
No, actually. So I'd be considered first-generation farmers, which is a bit unique for Central New York.
Yeah, that's very unique.
Yeah. We started out as landscapers about 15 years ago, in the traditional sense of sidewalks, trees, installations, rip-outs, renovations, that kind of stuff. We very quickly got into what would be a better description of private gardener. So maintaining people's property throughout the season, but not doing all of the traditional landscaper stuff. We were kind of their private gardeners caring for flower beds. We've never mowed lawns. We've never plowed snow in the wintertime. And that was a niche that this area needed.
So you kind of went to the fun stuff.
Yes, right away.
Right? It's not just, chemicals and kill the weeds, cut the grass. You did everything beyond that.
It was everything beyond that, and it really functionally was like the tedious work that not a lot of other contractors want to get into. So we did that for a long time, opened a plant nursery nursery 6 years ago because we were spending so much time running
Where
around.
is that?
Right in our farm.
Okay.
Right on, in Pompey.
Tell us exactly where, though. Is it a retail outlet or is it just for contractors?
So it is a retail outlet, but it's a bit unique because it's a small portion of our business. So we're open for the first 6 weekends in the spring.
Yes.
When we're right on Route 20 in Pompey.
Is it near the mall?
Yeah, about a mile
From
east of
Pompey-
the mall.
Pompey Mall, yes.
Our mall, which is a very
station.
nice gas station.
So down from Heritage Hill, like you go
Yes.
past Heritage Hill
Yeah.
and keep going straight.
Yeah, so if you went like, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile north, south from
South,
Heritage
okay.
Hill, made a left, you would be at our place.
At your place,
So very
okay.
close to Heritage Hill. Yeah, we know the Paladinos and
Yeah. So, I think that's very important what you do in knowing the varieties of plants that are going to be the most hardy to make through the year. I love plants and love flowers and everything. So when I'm usually doing stuff around the house, I find myself when I go to places asking about certain plants. Will this bloom all the way till October? What's going to be great that maybe I could keep all year and bring it in the house and bring it back out.
Yep.
Nobody knows their
it's
finger from a hole in the ground or something.
There's a lot of bad advice out there.
Yeah, lots of it.
And even textbook advice only goes so far. You have to live in an area for a while, work with the plants in that area for a while before you can give really thorough advice that is going to pan out for somebody. Because ultimately with plants, there's money invested at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So even if you're doing it for fun, for a hobby, people want to make sure they're getting their dollars.
So how long ago did this? It's been growing.
Yes.
The business stuff. So is it just family? You have more than family, or who's involved?
It's family. I would say 90% family. My mother and I work together every day. We've been doing that for 15 years.
Oh, that's wonderful.
My brother-in-law helps us out quite a bit. He's been with us for 3 or 4 years now. We have occasional summer help for a few hours a week from either some college students or high school students, but really it is 95%.
So what's going on January 12th? I mean, what do you do?
So we're pulling tulips bulbs that were planted in crates out of the cooler and putting them under artificial light so that they're ready for Valentine's Day. That's what we're doing in January.
Okay, so are you selling those to florists or are you selling those direct? Or
We do both. We do wholesale to florists and event planners and floral designers. We also sell directly retail to the public.
So tulips from here, they didn't have to get them from Colombia, or where that's a lot of the flowers would come up from the south.
Traditionally, yes. A lot, I think 80 or 85% of the U.S. Cut flower industry does come from Central and South America. And that's kind of what we're, I don't say fighting against, because it's not really a fight. We're offering a different product. But the local flower market has a whole bunch of benefits, from longer vase life, more variety of choice, and just higher quality blooms overall.
I buy tulips. Judy loves tulips.
Yeah.
I think tulips, if I'm going to get something, that's a tulip.
They don't last very long. I love the look, but they're quick.
No, I mean, you might get 2 weeks maximum in the ground, and 7 days in a vase once they're cut. So,
Well, I have to come out and visit you. Yeah, for sure.
And information, greeneffectslandscaping.com. Does that sound right?
Yeah, so we have 2 web addresses, greeneffectslandscaping.com and greeneffectsflorals.com.
Okay.
Takes you to the same place, but kind of services are different, clientele.
Right.
So whatever one you go to, you'll get our information.
Well, flowers and tulips on the deck are grown, Tom.